What's going on, guys? This is JT here. In this video, we have an amazing topic. It is the Immortal Thieves. Now, these are the players that actually stole Eternal Orbs from Blizzard. Now, you guys might be like, what's that mean, JT? Here's what went down. This is just a super fast, brief, easy summary, right? Before we get into it, by the way, Server Town Portal is recruiting players. When transfers come available, transfer to Server Town Portal. It is insanely popular, and we would love to have you here. Tons of amazing clans throughout the entire server that love playing Diablo Immortal. So please come to Server Town Portal. That is the server name up at the top. So here's what's going on, boys. So basically, players, like I said, I'm going to give you a super fast summary. This isn't exactly how it worked, but very close to it, right? Players are going into the Apple store. They were purchasing 7,200 orbs for $100, right? Right when the purchase said success, they were basically backing out of the service, removing their credit card info, not getting charged for the orbs, but the orbs were going onto their account, right? They were somehow glitching the system in that way. Well, now Blizzard has obviously found out about this and like, hey, you guys stole from us. What we're going to do is we're going to send your account balance negative orbs. So then you can no longer access certain things in the game. However, Battlegrounds is not one of those things. As of right now, these players can still access Battleground. In my opinion, honestly, it doesn't really matter. There's wells all over Battleground. What is a couple extra going to matter for that matter, especially if it's temporarily? Not only that, it's mainly the players that don't even play Battlegrounds that's complaining is what's hilarious. Like, whenever you're a well in the Battlegrounds and you play Battlegrounds every day, day in and day out, you will notice that there are specific players or really good players that are from 1K residents to 3K residents that really shine in the Battlegrounds. And most of the time it's like, dude, you're 3K residents and you're sitting here crying about the Battlegrounds all day. Well, that's probably because you suck. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. Yeah, okay, I spent a bunch of money. That's why my character's beast. Say whatever you want. At the end of the day, I can still point out really good low-res players in the Battlegrounds. And if you're complaining about this, I can guarantee you you're not one of them. So the way this works, I'm going to explain this to you as a business situation because I am Mr. Business, right? So Blizzard's looking at this like, well, what should we do, guys? What should we do? Well, if you go shopping at Walmart, here's just an example. Here's an example of what I'm thinking. If you go shopping at Walmart, let's say you have 200 items in your cart, right? Let's say you pull up, you go to the self-checkout, you're scanning all your items, you purchase 195 of these items. You get down to the last 5, the item doesn't scan, you just slip it in your bag, and then you walk out of Walmart, right? You're like, oh, this is a massive company, Walmart. They aren't going to notice if we slip a couple items in our bag. Let's go ahead and walk out of Walmart and see what happens and see if we can get away with it. Well, the bell goes off. Ding, 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 ding. Uh-oh, I stole some items. The Walmart manager walks up and they're like, hi. Did you steal 5 items? We have you on camera stealing them. And you're like, yeah, I got caught. Walmart's not like, you're banned. Never come back from Walmart. No, they're like, all right, well, you can either purchase those items or you can give them back. Which one would you prefer, basically? And so you have an option there. The same way with Blizzard. These guys stole the orbs. Now they're having an option to pay the orbs back, right? It's the right thing to do, especially for players that have invested thousands of dollars in this game, then found a way to glitch out. Be honest with yourself when thinking about this, right? Be honest with yourself. I personally wouldn't do this because I know I'd get caught, but I can see a lot of people slipping up like this, and I know people in real life that have slipped up to things like this, right? So let's just say you're purchasing orbs in Diablo Immortal, right? You've already spent $3,000 in the game. You go to make a purchase and it goes through, right? And you're like, all right, well, I just made another purchase. Cool. Well, then you talk to your buddy a day later and he's like, dude, I just found out this new glitch. You can actually act like you're purchasing $100 worth of orbs, slide through, and you don't even have to make the purchase. That's what was going on in some of these well chats that I've been talking to people. So they were literally like, oh, wow, you found a way to make a purchase but not make a purchase? Let me try that. Even though they spent a ton of money, it slid through, it worked. Now their account balance is negative orbs, right? So put yourself in that position. Your friend tells you, bro, you can click purchase, then you can click cancel, and now voila, you got orbs on your account. You might be tempted to try that. A lot of players around the world would try that. That's why players are so salty about Battlegrounds and Resonance, because they want to be high resonance. They want to fight at the top. They want to do different things at the top, right? Well, that's exactly what these players wanted to do. Now they're in negative orb balance, right? So we got to give these players a chance to just get out of negative orb balance. There's tons of ways Blizzard can handle this situation. For one, They can lock them out for 30 days with whatever they've currently locked them out with, which I believe is finding parties, elder rifts, the marketplace, and a couple of other things that honestly I'm not familiar with because I didn't really check all that into it. But they're locked out of certain things in the game, right? Well, after these 30 days, they can either choose then, okay, are you trying to pay off your balance or are you just letting your balance sit? Because then we can start activating more things, right? We can now take you out of doing anything in the game or doing battlegrounds in the game or doing Heliquary, or doing Ebon Fods, whatever they want to do, they can take those players out of the game. And that is honestly the best fix to it. Slowly reduce the amount of things that they can do, and basically their account becomes a zombie and is completely useless at the end of the day. By the way, guys, make sure y'all check out server Town Portal. It is up at the top. It is an East Coast server. It's one of the best servers in the game. We have like 15 highly active clans already in Town Portal. There are tons of spenders, tons of free to play, tons of activity, easy to find a dungeon, easy to find rifts to run with, easy to do whatever you want to do. Town Portal is the freaking server. Now, I'm not saying come over to Town Portal and just join my guild one time and stack it up. I don't care whether you join one time or not. I do want you on server Town Portal though. Come making the game more fun and join up the server. Anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. I am out of here.